Hello and welcome to today's Words of Encouragement video. I'm out here in nature with my family and just wanted to sneak away and share an inspiring story with you that I read many years ago but reread as I've been going through some hard times, and there's just so much isolation and loneliness and this whole thing that we're going through. And anyway, the story I wanted to share with you today is about Joni Eareckson Tada. Now, Joni is a woman who has done a bunch of incredible things, but at one point in her life, she wanted to throw in the towel. And this is the story I wanted to share with you. When Joni was a teenager, she lived a normal, adventurous life, right? She would hike through the woods and go swimming and hang out with friends. Well, one day she dove into a pond and fractured her spinal cord and became paralyzed. And this was so depressing. She felt like all of her hopes and dreams had been ripped away. She felt like the life that she was supposed to lead was taken from her, right? And she, at one point, admitted that she had actually asked a couple of her friends if they would help her commit suicide, if they would help her kill herself and just take her out of this world. And one day a friend sat with her and said, you don't know what your future holds. You don't know if God has a purpose for your life, or if your destiny was supposed to be wrapped up in this terrible, terrible tragedy of becoming paralyzed. And at first she didn't want to hear it, right? She just felt terrible. And as time went by, she accepted the fact that she was going to live this other life. Well, guess what? Her other life became the life that she really wanted. But she didn't know it at that time, right? She ended up hosting a radio show for many years. She ran a publication. She and her husband started a foundation that, as of today, has given away over 100,000 wheelchairs. So there's 100,000 people right now in 2020 that would not have a wheelchair if it wasn't for Joni. And she is now the #1 advocate in the United States for people with disabilities, to show that they actually have abilities, right? They have other abilities, right? So anyway, this was just inspiring to me because she thought she had this path that she was going to walk. Life threw her a curveball she would have never asked for, and yet it's been a curveball that has led to a really fulfilling life. So I don't know where you're at today. Maybe you feel like your life is broken right now. Or maybe you feel like you were supposed to go down one path and you're now being forced down a different path. Maybe there's fear about money. Maybe there's fear about losing your job or the place that you live. Or maybe you're paralyzed by fear of the unknown. Anyway, I just wanted to share this inspiring story, and I just want to remind you that what's happening right now is tragic and it's hard. But if you keep going, you may find a whole new path. And as it opens up, it may provide a life of extreme joy and extreme opportunity that you would have never had. Anyway, I don't share this to discount the pain or the hardship that you might be living through right now, but just to give you a little inspiration, some words of encouragement to keep going, to keep trying, to keep believing that somehow doors will open for you. Anyway, that's how I choose to live and believe. I just want to say how grateful I am that you're in my community, and remind you, as I'm up here in this amazing nature, that you right there, you are amazing. Thanks for being in my community, and I'll see you on the next video.